Okay, you guys, so this is the part 2 to my emotionally and the narcissist is not emotionally basically intelligent. You guys are gonna have to excuse me with all these part 1s, part 2s, but I'm doing my best. I'm just trying to share with you guys things that come across my mind and what I think might not seem like a big deal, things that might not seem like a big deal, but they are a big deal, because because of their lack of emotional intelligence, they are prone to commit a crime and commit the crime again. You know what I'm saying? Like, they won't think they did anything wrong, or they won't learn from that mistake. They'll do it again. This is why certain narcissists, they'll keep going back to jail, and you're like, dang, do you like jail? Like, at this point, you like jail more than being in the outside world. Those are some of the most lowest of the lowest type of narcissists, though. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to like a higher grade narcissist that has wealth, who has money, because of their lack of emotional intelligence, they will commit crimes. They will sleep with underage people. They will do things feeling like they are invincible and they could get away with it, because most of the time they do get away with it. They do get away with it. But you guys forget that you don't get away with shit forever. And that's what your emotional intelligence should tell you, is that people that do you wrong will also pay the karma for what they do. Your emotional intelligence should tell you, you should know. You should know this. When you leave the narcissist, you're so whacked out that you're sitting here hoping they get their karma. You're searching up videos where you're like, are they going to get their karma? Are they going to get their karma? One thing I never doubted was this person getting their karma. But I always felt like, damn, you'd rather get bad karma. You go through worse situations, and you might think nothing of it. You might think, oh, I'm just going to be a bachelor now, and I'm going to mess with different women, and I'm going to finally live the life that I've been wanting to live. But if you had any type of emotional intelligence, you would know that you can't just go around sleeping with different people, sleeping with married women, because something bad can happen. So when you are dealing with someone who is not emotionally intelligent, they're going to bring trouble and danger your way. They are most likely the type of people that will bring danger in your life. And then if you're around them, whoever comes looking for them, whether it's a person or the feds, they're gonna feel like you got something to do with it, because they feel like your emotional intelligence should have told you, you better know better, because this person that you're dealing with, they're just using you as supply to make themselves look normal. You're sitting here going hard, being a ride or die, and you don't even know that you were just placed there for a facade. They knew you were loyal. They might even start blaming you and saying that you're the one who orchestrated everything. Their emotional intelligence they're lacking it. So to them, it's like, I can point the finger at you and get myself out of this one. And instead of me thinking, oh, this person didn't know nothing about it, this person had my back, this person always been good to me, instead of them emotionally thinking about the connections you made with them, whether they were real or not, to them, it's like they know it was fake. So who cares? But if you know it was fake, you almost feel like you should still have some type of empathy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have not been into me or whatever. You might have used me as a puppet in your little play, but there should have been at least some slight of empathy for you not to point the finger at me and try to have me behind bars, right? They're literally trying to kill you because of their lack of emotional intelligence, and that's why I say, like, these people could be in high places and they feel invincible, but a lot of times, guess what? The person who had the emotional intelligence is someone that can learn from their mistakes. They probably weren't taught certain information. They might even be looked at as a narcissist, but with age, with growth, they develop more and more of that emotional intelligence because they already had it. It's just getting stronger and stronger, you know. In certain areas you might be depleted from, but it's still there because you won't even allow yourself to cross certain boundaries or do certain things to people. So that's how you know you're not a narcissist. You might not be as emotional anymore, but you are emotionally intelligent, and there's certain things you just won't do. The narcissist, they'll feel invincible, like I said, if they're in high places. And if you're an empath, you could tell the narcissist, hey, you know, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be, you know, messing with underage people. You shouldn't be doing, and they'll act like you're the enemy. They'll act like you're just jealous. They'll act like you're mad because they're into little kids and you're a grown woman. They're mad because they'll act like you're mad because they're going to give that person everything that they didn't give you. They're making it like a competition. I'm going to give that person everything that I didn't give you, and I'm going to train them to be the perfect supply. I'm going to train them to be the perfect supply. They're going to be devoted to me, right? And you're sitting there like, I'm not jealous, fool. I'm trying to tell you, when that person becomes emotionally intelligent and understands what you're doing and what you even targeted them for, and they start to see your personality for who you are, they're not going to like you, and they might even turn on you, and they might even, you know, you might end up getting in trouble. You might end up going to jail. That person might end up snitching on you. And then once that person snitches on you, all the other victims are going to come out and say, he did the same thing to me. They thought they were getting away, but because of their lack of emotional intelligence, they felt like they were more intelligent than you because they're not using their emotions in anything. They feel like they're using logic. Right? So it goes from them using their logic to them becoming very delusional. This is why certain men will be, you know, they have been with the Jezebel. They've been with an empath. They've seen how the Jezebel will bring them down. And they see the value of a good person, of a good woman. And then there's certain Jezebel spirits that will wonder why a man is with a certain type of woman and not her. And it's because that woman has the emotional intelligence that Jezebel doesn't have. That woman can bring that man up to another level. That woman's advice means something. That woman speaks volumes. While she sits back, you know, she could speak life into you, you know, and that's why a lot of narcissists or even empaths, you know, will come to the conclusion that an empath is just better source of supply than a Jezebel, you know. Jezebels aren't winning the way y'all be thinking they're winning. They're winning only for a little bit, not for the long haul, not for the long run, you know. And the ones that are, you know, winning for the long haul, they might play a good man, and that good man might feel like, damn, I'm the nice guy. You know, nice guys finish last and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's not the truth, because the Jezebel might act like she's going to do better. She might feel like she can do better. But the type of loyalty as a man, the type of protection you are giving her, she's not going to get that from the narcissist. The narcissist isn't going to protect her. The narcissist can't give her good advice because he's jealous. He's envious. So you'll be dealing with two envious, jealous, competitive people, and the only thing they will have in common is sex. there's no emotional intelligence, because neither one of them have true empathy for one another.